Hey guys, it's Say. Today I will be doing part 3 to What If Naruto was part 9 to where we left off. Naruto just found the hidden village in the whirlpools, meted the Arashi Kage, that's what I'm calling him, and the Kage, Arashi Kage, offered Naruto if he wanted to be part of the tuning exams and gave Naruto a place to stay because he's doing that to all the Uzumakis. And the reason I said 25th last time of how many Uzumakis were, Karin was there and the Kage sensed it, but the assistant says, she didn't notice. So, it was a little, if you caught that, then give yourself a round of applause. So when Naruto got home, the house that Ashikage gave him, a girl with red hair and glasses was there, and that was Karin. Naruto offered her a refuge if she wanted to stay there, and tomorrow they would go and apply Karin for a citizenship. So now it's the next day, and Naruto woke up Karin and told her to go to the Kage's tower. So Karin did what Naruto told her, but Karin refused to go if he wasn't there with her. So Naruto just sighed and says, "Okay, I'll go." So Naruto accompanied Karin to the tower, and then the Kage says, "Aha! See, there was 25 Uzumakis here." And the assistant says, and the assistant just says, "Okay, you were right," because the assistant is like, she points out she's smarter than the Kage, so she points out more things. The Kage is a lot stronger, but like he does all the paperwork with the help of his assistant, which I'm gonna call Ryu, cause why not? So, so look, the Ganashikage offered the same deal to Karin, cause she's also the same age as Naruto. Last time I said Naruto was 12. No, he's 14. I'm just moving the tuning exams 2 years later, so matches the age Naruto would be at the time, 14. And so, yeah. So that's all I did. Instead of, making Naruto younger, I'll just make the tuning exams later. So they're still in the Hidden Leaf. Um, in the Hidden Leaf, that's where the tuning exams will be hosted. Naruto and Karin do need one more member to be part of the, part of a team. There's, I don't need them. Ryu, I need a new name for that new team member, and Captain. I should have planned this out before. So the team members comes in, and there's another girl on the team named Yuki, cause why not? Just gonna name her Yuki because convenience sake. Sorry for the papers rumbling. I'm looking if I used that name before, and I didn't. So that's great. And the team captain will be named. Let's see. I'm just gonna call him Alex. Just Alex. So yeah. So Alex and Yuki come in, and the Arashikage tells them Alex there is your team captain, and then Yuki will be your another teammate. And Karin, from just a little seeing new people, she's a little traumatized from what Orochimaru, made her go through a lot of tests and a lot of needles and a lot of people coming in and out of. She's scared of people, new people, but she didn't feel scared around Naruto. Naruto just had this feeling around him, like confidence and that everything was gonna be okay and nothing bad will happen. This just the light. This is just how Karin feels around Naruto. She sees this chakra like a golden light. And so, let's see, the Arashikage tells everyone the tuning exams will be hosted in a month. And they have children to train. Naruto doesn't really need training. He's already he's already Jonin level ninja. And yeah, he's already a Jonin level ninja. He has Kurama, which they have an imperfected KCM cloak. He also has fox summoning, cause Kurama would, cause why not? Fox summoning, yeah. He also has curses, seals, a lot of jutsus. I don't remember if I gave him a weapon. Yes, I did. He does have a weapon. A katana. And his sword style, the slashing wind. So, let's continue. Let's say, Arashikage knows how strong Naruto is. Arashikage is, I'm just gonna call him Kage for now, because Arashikage is a mouthful. So the Kage tells Alex to test his new Genin squad, see how strong they are. This will not be the bout test or anything like that. Alex will just, go one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat like a real fight, and see who, how strong they are. Naruto, I'm just gonna say it, he's already Jonin level. He's stronger than his instructor, but he can learn a lot of things from Alex. Alex has a specialty in genjutsu, and this is rare for male ninjas, unlike Konoichi, where they have naturally good chakra control. Well, most of them do. So having a male ninja using genjutsu is kind of rare, I would say, but not that rare. And Naruto really does need help on his genjutsu, because he could just, he has Kurama to unlock him from genjutsu, but if they're too powerful, then Kurama won't be able to help him. Like the genjutsu Tachi uses. I forgot the name. It's a long name. Friggin'. I'm not going to try to say it. So, yeah. So I want to say they all go to a training ground, and Naruto will go last. Yuki will go first, and then Karin. So, yeah. I say yeah a lot. Let's continue with the story. Naruto, Yuki goes first and goes. Yuki has a specialty in genjutsu, because Yuki and Alex are siblings. They are siblings. Yuki is 12 years old. Alex is 24. Because why not? I'm just gonna. So. Yeah, Alex going easy on his little sister. Because little sister here. But they both have a specialty in genjutsu, which this will help Naruto a lot learning genjutsu. I don't even know what I wrote there. Sorry. I write down things while I'm doing my what if you can hear me writing down on a pen. It's so I don't forget things, but that does not help. So let's continue. Yuki and Alex go. This is purely a genjutsu fight, so we know who's gonna win already. Alex wins, puts his little sister in a genjutsu immediately, even though she does have a specialty in genjutsu. She is not as good as her older brother yet. Now it's Karin's turn. Karin, She's an Uzumaki. She has. I'm gonna say this time. Uh, she's gonna be stronger. So she has chakra chains. She's better in taijutsu. Um, she has some. She does know some minor genjutsu, but her specialty is the chakra change, and she does know a lot of jutsus to her, uh, chakra natures, which I don't know what they are. I'll have to research that later. So, I just stop saying so a lot. So, this might irritate some of you. So, uh, so, um, Karin tries to catch Alex in her chakra chains. Alex easily evades this. But then the second time Karin tries to go this, she thinks she hits Alex, but then poof, it was a wooden log. The real Alex was ready behind her, and he chops the back of her neck, making her knock out. Knocking her out. Now it's time for Naruto and Alex's fight. Naruto feels like if he doesn't know if he can beat him, well, if his specialty wasn't genjutsu, yes, Naruto doesn't know what type of genjutsus this instructor has, this joining level person has. Doesn't know his genjutsu might be strong enough to keep him trapped, even though he has Kuruma helping him out, breaking genjutsus. So, now the fight will begin against Naruto, against Alex. The fight starts relatively simple. Alex tries to put Naruto in a simple genjutsu, thinking that would be enough, but it isn't. And Alex does see the tail and ears Naruto has. His specialty is genjutsus. Naruto using a simple genjutsu to block out his tail and ears. And, but Alex doesn't really care. Like, it's just the tail and ears. So, like, would you be freaked out? Maybe some people would be freaked out. Personally, I wouldn't be. And the fighting continues. Alex tries to put Naruto in a simple genjutsu. Doesn't really work. So he tries to do a stronger genjutsu, and that doesn't work. And then while he's trying to do this, Naruto's closing the gap pretty easily. And before Alex can use his strongest genjutsu, knowing that definitely will work, and he's thinking that it will work. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Before he can use it, Naruto's already in front of him. He has his blade, and he's about to cut off. He's about to slash his head off. But Alex ducks in time, and then Naruto does a wind style using his technique, slashing wind, and this cuts Alex on his arm, making blood slip down. Naruto still has this 3 times, has level 3 seal, so making him 3 times heavier. Naruto's still not going all out. Naruto does have an imperfect Fox Sage mode. And he can put seals on or curses on Alex, but he's not going to do that. He doesn't want to end the fight too quickly. He's gonna see how strong his instructor is, if he is worthy to train him in genjutsus. Personally, I think Alex is, but that's because I'm making the story, so Naruto really wouldn't care, because I would make him not care. So Alex and Naruto are still fighting it out. Alex is barely dodging. Naruto's barely trying to see how strong his genjutsus are. So he stops for a while, Naruto letting Alex catch his breath to see what is his strongest genjutsu, and if his strongest genjutsu can put him and can trap him, and Nakuruma and himself can't break out of it by themselves, then he is a worthy teacher. And if he isn't, well, he's gonna have to find someone else to teach him genjutsus because that's the only place he's lacking. He has remarkable taijutsu. He has remarkable ninjutsu in almost every chakra nature, but he doesn't have genjutsu, which is one of his major flaws. So that's the only weakness he has right now. He has a weapon, so the only thing he needs to learn now is just how to master Fox Sage mode and genjutsus. So Alex is a bit confused, and he's just thinking, so this kid is very cocky. Let me show him. I want to show him my strongest and knock him down a peg or two. So Naruto just standing there waiting for Alex to, do his most powerful genjutsu, and after a couple minutes, Alex does do his most powerful jutsu, and all Naruto sees is darkness. And he asks Kuruma, can he break out of this? Kuruma says, no. Not by himself, not just by Kuruma himself. So Naruto also gives it a try, and then 10 minutes after, Naruto does break out. But by that time, Alex says you would be dead by now, and Naruto says I would. So you are worthy of being my teacher. And Alex like, I was worthy the minute before. Like, well, I had to test your abilities. Alex is a little, mad, and also, that some 12-year-old try to, test him and see if he's strong enough to be this kid's teacher. And, well, he was. Naruto's a bit impressed, because not many people are strong enough to put him and Kuruma in a genjutsu that they can't break out of immediately. So, for the next month, Alex teaches most of them genjutsu, because that's his specialty, but does teach every Karin, does teach Karin and Yuki and Naruto everything he can in 1 month. He teaches everyone, minor genjutsu, but he teaches Naruto high level genjutsus, not the strongest he has, but high level genjutsu. Teaches Karin how to also do some genjutsus, because he teaches everyone genjutsus, and he also makes everyone improve in their chakra control. Naruto does still have a bit of problem with chakra control, so he does learn how to do that because he needs exceptional chakra control to do genjutsu. So he teaches everyone good high level chakra control, because everyone is exceptional there. They all have very good talent. They're a really good team. Naruto is the fastest one to learn how to use chakra control, thanks to Kuruma's help. And learns the genjutsus faster than everyone. Doesn't learn everything about genjutsus, but he does learn couple high level genjutsus and a lot of low level genjutsus. And if you don't know what low level genjutsus are, they just cover one sense, like division makes you blind, but you can still use the other senses. High level genjutsus use more than just one sense, so they make you see things, make you hear things, and then also smell things. And really good genjutsus, like top tier genjutsus, cover all, like block all your senses. They make you feel, sense, smell, everything too, so you don't know that it's a genjutsu. So that's what they all learn. Alex teaches everything, not everything he knows, but he helps everyone improve in the things they're lacking. Yuki is lacking in everything except genjutsu. Karin is, lacking everything. She's lacking a lot of genjutsu, a bit of the more taijutsu skills, how to use her chakra chains correctly, which this Naruto does help a bit. He also learns how to use the chakra chains, because chakra chains just need, well, I actually don't forget if it's an only Uzumaki thing, but you can learn it. It's difficult, but you can learn it. Uzumaki just have an easier time to learn it, I think. So Naruto does learn the chakra chains, but Karin's a lot better than Naruto at the chakra chains. Karin also learns how to use a weapon, a sword, thanks to Naruto. And Naruto is teaching a lot of things to Karin because she's an Uzumaki. Is Naruto's friendly. So yeah, now it's the 1 month and one day till the tuning exam, so they're all leaving on the journey. Naruto does still have an imperfect Fox Sage mode, but it's less imperfect. He's close. He's almost perfected Fox Sage mode. He does get more Fox features, like his his whiskers get more defined thanks to Fox Sage mode. He gets better senses. So yeah, it's almost like error. So he has all the attributes of a normal Sage mode would give, like super strength and super senses, super speed. All gives you a heightened boost. Gives you a boost to all your ninjutsu, taijutsu, genjutsu, depending on what you're using. But Fox Sage mode has a twist. Fox Sage mode has makes can you can has a, I don't know how to call this thing. Gives you an gives the if you have a dojutsu, it heightens that dojutsu to like a more powerful version of that dojutsu. Also, it can also summon like spirits spirits of like fox spirits to help you out, like give you wisdom, and because they're sly. And with Fox Stage 1, you also become smarter. Your reaction time becomes better. You can think faster, stuff like that. I'll add some things to perfect Fox Stage mode. That's just imperfect Fox Stage mode. I have to do some research and add some things on that. But that's what imperfect Fox Sage mode gives. So now they're walking to. They have officially left the hidden village in the whirlpools, and there's another team. There's one more team. There's two teams. Naruto's team and someone else's team, which I would give them names, but I'm too lazy right now. I'll do that next part. And if you can't tell, I do this all and on the fly. So yeah. So they're just walking. They're taking a boat ride to reach the mainland, so they can walk from there. The the hidden village in the whirlpools isn't as far away as the other villages, because it's still in the land of fire. So it takes them like 5 hours to get there, just if they go full speed. But they don't. They left in early morning, so they walk, and takes them 8 hours to get there. Takes them 8 hours, and it's the afternoon. They left around 6 in the morning, so it's like 2 in the afternoon. They get there around 2 to 2:30 in the afternoon. A tuning ninja is there, which isn't anyone important, because all Naruto's age group are gonna take. The rookie 9 are gonna take the tuning exam this year, so none of them are tuning. So this is a random tuning, which I'm gonna call. Doesn't really need a name, but I'm gonna give him a name. This is harder than it looks. Danny. I'm just gonna call him Danny, cause why not? His name is Danny. I'm giving him American names, not Yui or stuff like that. Just gonna because I'm just gonna name him Danny. Short for Daniel, Danny. So he introduced himself. My name is Daniel. You can call me Danny. I will be showing you around. Naruto does have a mask because he left the village in bad terms. No one really liked him, hated him. So Naruto left on bad terms. So he's wearing a mask, which looks like a fox, because it's obvious. He's also wearing a robe which covers his hair, so everyone that can, see through the genjutsu, well, they can see his tail and ears. So that's why he's wearing a hood, a cloak, whatever you want to call it. There's many names for it: a hood, cloak, hoodie. A cloak's better. A cloak. So Naruto's just walking around the village, and he's reminiscing. And then he tells his team, team 18, that there's a really good ramen shop here, Ichiraku Ramen, and it's the best in the world. So they all take his word for it, because Naruto has a good sense that what kind of ramen is good or bad. So they trust his word. They all go to Ichiraku Ramen. Naruto orders the same that he's always ordered since he was little. And Naruto recommends that they get the miso ramen. That is pretty good. That's really good. So they all do that. And they're all like, this is really good. And then the man behind the shop says, thank you. It's a family secret the way I make it. It's really, and everyone's like, this is really good. I just said that again, repetitive, and they're just giving him compliments on the ramen. And after a while, then the ramen, what was his name again? I should really watch Naruto again. So the ramen, the Ichiraku Ramen the owner of the place, so he notices that this kid has yellow hair, and it looks exactly like Naruto's hair. And then he just says, "Naruto, is that you?" Naruto just chuckles and says, "Yes, it is me, old man." And he's like, "Are you back? Are you back for good? Like, are you gonna stay here?" And for the rest, he asks if he's gonna stay here for a while or what he's doing here. Naruto just says he's doing the tuning exam and he will stay as long as the tuning exam takes. So he just says, "Okay, come back. Next time you come, ramen's on me." Naruto says, "Really?" Yes, yeah. And he's happy. So they go back. So Naruto leaves. His team 18, they all, go back. They go to their hotel. By Danny and company. He was also there, but he doesn't know who Naruto is. He felt like it was familiar. The name was familiar, but he couldn't put his finger on it. So, because Naruto left when he was 4 years old, so not a lot of people knew him personally. They just everyone, knew that people called him a monster. So Danny tells them where they're, shows them to their hotel. Team 18 and Team 17, which is the other team. Shows them where the hotel is. The girls go in one room, the boys go in another. And the joining instructors go in another one. 3 rooms, and tomorrow will be the start of the tuning exams. And yes, the tuning exams will be like the original from the canon, because they're just 2 years later. There's nothing really special about it. So it's the next day. Naruto gets there and just sees his friends. He did have friends when he was little, right? Actually, I don't know. I think he did. Hinata did get saved by Naruto. So I think I said that already. She was a little sad when he left. He did have some friends like Shikamaru, Choji, Kiba. That's pretty much it. So he's looking around and sees his old pals and just thinks how he reminisces about the times when he was younger, just having fun, not caring about anything in the world. And then he notices that most people don't notice that they're put in the genjutsu. But Karin and Yuki do know that it's a genjutsu because their teach sensei, specializes in genjutsu, so they have built up some resistance to this, and they know when it's a genjutsu and how to get out of it. So they have no real problem with that. So they just wait there till people realize, not letting them catch on. They're trying to be sneaky, because if people find out that they're really strong, they're gonna go gunning for them. That's what I would do. Hide how strong I am so they wouldn't gun for me. So they're just waiting around, see if anyone notices and if they point it out. And then Rock Lee, there's Team 7 there. There's still Sasuke, and there's Sai there. Because I'm not going to change any of the teams. There's Sai right there. And so it's Team 7 is now Sai, Sasuke, and Sakura. Sasuke's still the same emo kid. The massacre still happened. Sakura's still in love with Sasuke. Sai, well, he's Sai. He still tries to make friends. Yes, still has that fake smile. So Naruto he hasn't gotten the talk no jutsu from Naruto, so he hasn't changed a lot. Still Sai from the foundation. So then Sai points out that there's a genjutsu, and everyone notices, and they all do the hand signs to release. Then then Rock Lee challenges Sasuke to a fight. So everyone goes down to the fight. Everyone, before the tests start, they still have everyone got there early because they don't want to be late, or if they can get the upper hand on people. So they still have 20 minutes to the tuning exam officially starts. So Rock Lee challenged Sasuke to a match. Sasuke said, why not? And Sasuke does have the Sharingan, which is right now at Tutamoy Sharingan. So the fighting begins. Sasuke will still get his ass kicked because I don't think he would get that much stronger with Naruto leaving. Naruto was the motivation that pushed Sasuke. If anything, Sasuke is weaker because he didn't have anyone to push him. Well, there's Sai to push him. So he's the same strength. He has Sai to push him. So Sasuke's a bit stronger because Sai has root foundation / root training, so he's strong. So Sasuke just flashes his Sharingan. He activates it. So now he's ready to fight. The fight happens similar to canon. And Naruto's just watching, seeing the fight. He does remember Sasuke, being, and he also heard that the whole Uchiha clan was massacred. So he's thinking that Sasuke might feel, having no one left. And then he also heard it was an Uchiha who killed them, and it was Sasuke's older brother. Naruto does feel a bit bad for Sasuke, but he doesn't. But Sasuke seems fine on the outside, he doesn't. So Naruto does feel bad that his whole clan was massacred, because Naruto does know how it feels to be alone. But Naruto was never alone. He always had Kurama with him, so he does feel bad for Sasuke. The fight. Sasuke and Lee fight go the same, and Sasuke does get his, he does get his shit kicked in. And then Mike Guy appears and punishes Lee for forcing someone to accept the challenge. They all go back to the tuning exam area where you're supposed to take the test, the reading portion of the test. Naruto passes this easily. There's no real difficulty in this. Karin's pretty smart, so, easy. Yuki, Naruto's not smarter than Karin or Yuki, but he's pretty smart. He answers 7, 8 questions correctly. but the rest of the two other ones he doesn't know. So he does cheat on those, using some wind style to blow everyone's paper in the air and get the answers from looking from the paper from the papers. This does also get from everyone's, including his own teammate and his own village. Karin just gives him the stares she's mad. But this doesn't really cause. No one knows who did it, so there's no way to punish anyone because they don't know who did it. And so that happens the same. And now it's time for the second part of the exam. And then Naruto sees Gaara, Kankuro, and Temari, and then flashback. Naruto was just his team was walking to the tuning exam area, and then sees this boy, which is Konohamaru, getting bullied. Naruto not gonna let this happen because he's still the same. It's almost the same Naruto. He's a little bit colder, but he's still nice inside. He's not gonna let a little kid get bullied by someone older and stronger than him. So he's gonna defend him because he wished someone would defend him when he was little. So he's gonna do that. So then he grabs Kankuro's puts his hand over Kankuro's shoulder and just starts to squeeze, and Kankuro screams out in pain because Naruto dislocated the shoulder. Let's go, Konohamaru. Kankuro's about to go punch Naruto, but then Naruto let out bloodlust. Just let out some Kurama bloodlust that Kurama always has. Made Kankuro just fall to his knees, feeling all that hatred and bloodlust. It was more than he's ever felt from Gaara. And then Gaara, jumps down from the tree. Naruto says, "Hi, I see you have the One Tails inside you." Gaara's a bit shocked, knowing that he knows. And Gaara asks, "How do you know that?" And Naruto just says, takes down the cloak he has, and then shows his ears and tail, which Konohamaru can't see that. And Konohamaru doesn't know who Naruto is. People have talked about the demon, but they know, everyone knows who the Naruto left the village and never came back. No one really cared. They were all happy, so they just never talked about him again. Because they're bastards. They wanted him gone, which doesn't make sense. And so, Naruto does saying, you shouldn't be bullying kids, and Gaara just nods, pretending to understand. So everyone just walks off. Naruto talks to Konohamaru, saying, should be more careful, and then goes back to his team. Flashback over. Now they're in the Forest of Death. And they're down in the Forest of Death. And they get, Anko explains the whole, how you're supposed to do this test. She doesn't do the thing where she licks Naruto's cheek, because I don't know why she did that in the first place. That was just random. Maybe they explained that, but I just don't remember. So they get the Heaven Scroll. They get the Heaven Scroll. Naruto's Team 18 get the Heaven Scroll. The Team 17 get the Earth Scroll. So they start the forest. They start on their second part of the tuning exam. Naruto's just Karin using her sensory abilities, trying to find a team that is not Team 17. Karin finds a team and points at the direction where they are. They all follow their Team 18. They all, Naruto, Yuki, and Karin, go. They attack the team and they get another Heaven Scroll. This is Naruto doesn't, it's a little bit mad, and because they didn't get the right scroll. But Naruto's just push this off to the side. Karin points to another direction, and they attack another team, which they're not having real much trouble. They're not having trouble. Naruto's S-class ninja. They're not having trouble against Genin. So and this time it's Earth Scroll. Naruto could have just used I don't remember if I gave him shadow clones. If I didn't, he has shadow clones now. Naruto was gonna about to use shadow clone, but Kari says it will be, what if the shadow clone gets attacked and the scroll, gets taken. So Kari makes a point, so they all go. Now they have 2 Heaven Scrolls and 1 Earth Scroll. Kari points to where Team 17 is, and they give that Heaven Scroll to Team 17, making that a lot easier. Team 17, Team 18 are now, going in. They combine forces. So they're all heading to the middle of the tower, where the tuning part, semi-finals, or whatever you want to call that. Orochimaru still attacks Sasuke and Sakura, and Sai. Sasuke still gets the curse mark, because I do have to sing that Sai, but not Naruto. Orochimaru doesn't have enough time to put a lot of himself, part of his soul, and a lot of his soul inside Sasuke, because Sai's there and he's strong. I'm not gonna go into detail in that because I don't really care. Now back to Naruto's team and Naruto's Whirlpool Village teams. They're almost to their destination. A lot of teams have been trying to attack them, but these teams have been 3-man teams, unlike their combined forces, which is 6 against 3. So they easily win against their opponents, and this happens once or twice in their whole journey. They finally get there, and they get their second to their 2-team Gaara and the Sand Brothers. Everyone gets there eventually. The fights will go similar. A lot of extra people there, so I wish I planned this out before, but too late now. Naruto goes against Lee. Sasuke goes against Kiba. Neji, Karin versus against Kin. I don't really want to do this into detail, but I'll go into detail. I wasn't really gonna I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I got 150 subs, so I'm doing it now. So yeah, so it's Sasuke and Kiba, Naruto, Lee, Gaara versus some Sound Ninja dude. Karin versus Kin. Yuki against Temari, Kankuro against Hinata, and yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna explain anyone else's. I'm just gonna say who won. Gaara, Naruto, Sasuke, Temari, Shikamaru, Kankuro, Karin, not Yuki, sad. Yuki, Temari, out, sorry. Yuki does pass. So, now 1 month training period. Actually, I'm not gonna do that arc. I'm not gonna say. They do that part too. Naruto doesn't tries to perfect his Fox Sage mode to no avail. Still needs some time, but he does practice half of that 1 month to Fox Sage mode, and the other half perfecting some of his Genjutsus. Karin trains with Alex in hand-to-hand combat. Yuki starts training more in ninjutsu and taijutsu. And yeah, now let's get back to the Sasuke does go train with Kakashi. Sakura doesn't pass, 'cause why would she? Now the first round, it's Naruto against it's against actually the first round, because I'm not, the first round is Naruto against Gaara. And so Naruto and Gaara get ready to fight. That's their first fight. And the reason I'm doing this first fight is because I want to make Gaara transform right away, because I don't want to do the other fights because I'm really tired. It's like 3 in the morning. And yeah, so forgive me for not putting so much detail in this one. I'll do that. I'll put a lot of detail in the next one. So it's Naruto against Gaara. Naruto goes into a get some of Kuruma's chakra, which looks like Fox Age mode, but it isn't. Gaara gets ready to do his ultimate defense, which really isn't gonna do anything. Naruto does know the Rasengan, which I already think I said that already, but if I didn't, he does have the Rasengan. Naruto has his sword, and then the referee, or then the person who's gonna call the match, says begin. Gaara's just blocking Naruto's taijutsu fights. The sun is moving on its own like it would. So Naruto pulls out his sword and tries slashing using his wind and sword. And this, helps more than the taijutsu. This does more damage than the taijutsu. But still not getting through the sand. Naruto has no option but to amplify himself with Imperfect Fox Sage mode and Kuruma's Chakra, which this would make him a lot faster. And he could also remove his 3 times gravity, which this could take out Gaara easily. But if he takes it off, it will be a bit hard to put it back on. So he's not gonna do that. So he's just gonna amp himself up. So so Gaara goes and does his ultimate defense. He's making a huge circle with huge sphere of sand. Naruto, as I said, amplifies himself with Imperfect Fox Stage mode. Gets his features more defined. He does have a mask, so you can't see that. He still has a cloak, which has been blown off, and the ninjas, the normal civilians can't tell Naruto has a tail, but the ninjas and Chunin and Jonin level ninjas can tell Naruto has ears and a tail, so they all know who this is. Well, most of them know. The older people who have seen Naruto when he was younger know who this is. The ones who never saw Naruto don't know who this is. So Naruto's amped up. He does a Rasengan, which this Rasengan looks red. Well, it looks yellow, orange, red type of Rasengan. So it's very condensed. It's very powerful, but in a condensed form. Sorry about that. I just burped a little. If you heard that. So Naruto's run goes on top of the mountain. Gonna get some speed because this could help, like the Chidori. If the speed will just give more oomph to the power. So he goes all the way and then runs as fast as he can and just hits the sand shield, and it makes all the sand just go every which way. And this makes Gaara explode for a couple seconds. Naruto pulls out his sword and then puts it against Gaara, and a little bit of blood comes out. And this makes Gaara furious and starts turning into partial Shikaku form. And everyone's like, he's a monster, he's a demon. This makes Gaara super mad and just keeps turning. Then he comes he was half Shikaku, now he's smaller version of Shikaku. And this makes Temari and Kankuro make Gaara, take him somewhere else. Naruto's not even really seeing what's happening. The attack on the hidden leaf has begun. So Naruto lets someone else take care of Gaara, because why would he do that? There's no real point. So he just starts helping out with sand sound ninjas who were attacking the civilians, and just Naruto is not a stranger to killing, so he just starts killing left and right. Not even that being, he was still amped by Perfect Fox Sage mode, and Kurama chakra, not in KCM, just giving some chakra. So Naruto is just killing on left and right, like, well, he tries to avoid it, but if there's no other option, does kill. But for the most part, he's using seals to paralyze them so they can't move. So he's then doing that, and then he sees a kid with black hair going to the direction to where Gaara was. Yeah, he thinks it's stupid, so he follows to see what was going on. And then he sees that kid, on a tree, passed out, and so he has to deal with Gaara all by himself, which this is not a real problem. So before Gaara could transform fully, Naruto puts his hand on Gaara's stomach and just turns to the left. Yeah, turns to the left, sealing most of Shikaku's chakra, making Gaara not able to go into Shikaku tailed beast form, and so this makes Gaara, wondering what was going on, and then Naruto just punches Gaara in the face, knocking him out, and just puts a seal on him so he can't, wake up and move. So Naruto just drives him back, and then he gets ambushed by Temari and Kankuro and ask, to let him go, because they know they can't be Naruto. So they asked, and they tell Gaara's story and how he was treated, and that most people call him a monster, and that no one understands him. And Naruto, feels bad, so, and he noticed that Gaara hasn't gotten much sleep, and he was getting mentally attacked by Shikaku. So he feels bad and just gives Temari and Kankuro Gaara, and he tells the Temari and Kankuro to treat him well, that he needs their friends right now, or he'll never change. Naruto just feel bad that the Gaara's toad beast did treat him like he did, and he then wondered what would have happened if Kurama was like that, if Kurama tried to take over his body 24/7 and didn't let him sleep. So, and then Kurama says that he could never have done that. His seal was seal Naruto had was too strong, that he could never try to take it 24/7, only in emotional states. Naruto feels more, but still feels bad for Gaara. So Naruto goes back to the fight, and by the time he goes back, that only took 20 minutes to fight Gaara, 10 minutes to fight Gaara. He just had to feel most of Gaara's strength that came from Shikaku, and so 10 minutes later, Naruto was back at the fighting, and it was most of the sand and sound were already taken down, so Naruto just didn't have to do much. And that's where I want to leave it off for today, because I am tired. It's almost 3 in the morning. And this was Tempest Sage